Hello there, Speed Duelists! Welcome to another episode of Celebrity Showdown, the show in which I invite powerful duelists from all over the world and force them to play Speed Duel against their will. Today I'm joined by Daniel Neville. Hello!
Hey, I'm Daniel. People might know me from Team Bros, or also from commentary work that I've done in the past. Very excited to be a part of the show and very excited to play some Speed Duel.
I'm very happy to have you. You've always been like the face of Irish Yugioh to me, so...
I definitely have traveled around. I started judging on the international kind of European circuit back with YCS Bochum 2015, which I think was around March or April of that year. And then I kind of became the Irish judge that was present at events for a good few years. Kind of 2018, 2019, I was very involved on the competitive side. I was managing Team Bros, so players like Thomas Rose, Cormac Adams, Vladis. They all had great success, Ping Zhao as well. So I was very involved with just kind of helping those guys, focusing on getting regionals. Tom obviously was playing for Worlds points during some of those seasons. During COVID, I ran the only remote duel in Ireland, so that was kind of one of my main focuses. And now, since the world has returned a bit back to normal, I've mostly been focused on supporting local Irish events, and I have just been playing Sky Striker as an Eternal deck because they're not going to hit it, you know?
It's a good pick for the Eternal deck.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, every time a set comes out, you just look at all the spell cards they print and figure out if any of them are interesting. And sometimes they print stuff like Radiant Typhoon Visions, and you're like, a card that just says draw 2 cards and then discard a quick play spell. This seems really good.
As a former Runic player, I'm very familiar with the card. So,
yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's a nice deck for judging. Sorry. Just because even if you're judging events, you know that you can always kind of come back to the deck without having to worry about big shifts in matches.
So when Speed Duel originally came out back in like 2019, you were very active in trying to get it out there. I remember you doing some content on German nationals, UK nationals.
Yeah, so my involvement with Speed Duel actually predates the TCG release. So what people might be aware of is that Konami sent out kind of pre-demo product to get feedback from the community. So I received, I believe, 3 kits which had 6 decks in them. They were basically the decks that went on to be the 2 starter deck boxes that came out at the start, but they didn't have the dual skills in them. And I used them at clubs and shops around Ireland, especially with younger players, to get their feedback to see what they felt about it. So I've been involved pre-Speed Duel skills, and then, yeah, especially when Speed Duel came out, I'm really excited by it. I love when there are multiple ways to play card games. Some of my kind of basis comes from playing Magic growing up as well, and Pokemon as well, and they obviously have multiple formats, some more successful than others, but it's great to kind of see that there's another way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Speed Duel just has so much kind of potential.
Yeah, I remember you had a video where you showed off like the history of Speed Duel and these first decks. I'll make sure to link that one in the description. Do you still have them?
So I actually sent those decks to Daniel from YGO Organization because he wanted to be able to upload the scans to Wikipedia. So you can see slightly scuffed versions of the cards because a lot of children did play with them. But they are all archived on Wikipedia, so people can see the demo versions.
All right, great. Now, among the first starter decks, we had a few decks that were better than others, more promising than others, and they recently got new support. We're actually going to be playing that today. We're going to be seeing Harpies and Relinquished. Tell us a bit about the deck that you picked.
Yeah, so I ended up taking some advice from you. I decided to play Harpies. Obviously, Harpies was one of the decks. Even going back to the pre-official release demos, and it seems like quite a neat deck. Back to my history as a young kid playing, the first structure deck that I managed to get, I had like Starter Yugi, Starter Kaiba, but the first structure deck I bought with my own money was the Wind structure deck, which was absolutely awful, but it did have Harpy Ladies in it, so...
It came with a lot of the staples from back in the day, so I don't think it was that bad of an investment.
Not too bad, but the cover card definitely did not do anything.
Lord of the Stormwinds is the name of the deck, but I'm struggling to remember the name of the boss monster.
It's Seamorg, Bird of something or other, but it's not a Seamorg that you want to play. Who knows? We've had good Seamorgs since then.
Some of them too good.
Yeah, I love not being able to target stuff. But yeah, so I figured, big fan of Wind Monsters, and was quite interested in playing Harpies growing up, so seemed like a great deck to play around with.
Okay. With that said, let's head into the duel room for some rock, paper, scissors, the most important part.
Of course.
Now, I'm playing the Relinquish deck, and it's super hard to decide which of these decks is like the dominant deck between the two. I think it's going to be a fair match.
That is fair. I looked at it, and it seems like an interesting matchup. The rock, paper, scissors was to check if you had a Millennium Eye, and I'm sensing that you don't. So start of duel, I'm going to activate Harpy's Kaleidoscope, or I'm going to flip it up. So my Harpy Lady Sisters can't be destroyed by your monster or trap effects, and also they gain the effect once per turn during the main phase. I can place 2 Wind-Winged Beast from my graveyard to the bottom of the deck, target a monster you control, and return it to the hand, which seems pretty good. So starting out here, I think I am just going to... I'm just gonna pass turn in this matchup.
Ooh, yeah.
I honestly, I'm not super worried about getting beaten down by Relinquished.
His powerful 0 attack points. Let's see. Yeah, my hand is a strange one as well, so I'm just going to set one and pass.
Ah yes, so setting spell and trap cards into the Harpies deck, always a safe option. So I am assuming that this is a Book of Moon, because otherwise I don't think you're setting. I guess it could be Wabaku either. Well, I will activate Hunting Ground.
That is fine.
I will normal summon Harpy Queen. Hunting Ground, mandatory Chainlink 1, target your set.
I will chain. You were correct, it is the Wabaku.
It is the Wabaku, yeah, that's fair. There were 2 reasonable sets and then a lot of bad sets. So
A lot of bluffs.
Yeah. I'll activate Hysteric Sign, and I will trigger it to add Elegant Egotist from deck to hand. I assume there is still no Ash Blossom in this format, although I believe Maxi is.
Maxi is here. DD Crow is here.
And of course Sphere Karibo.
Yes. I think Ash Blossom would be an interesting one. I'm not sure whether it would see a lot of play. But...
It definitely doesn't seem like a format where it would be as problematic as it was when first released in TCG. Yeah, I think with that, I'm pretty happy to slow down a little bit. I will go to battle phase, and I will attack directly in case you're tempted to give me a free Sphere, Karibo.
I will take the 0 damage here.
Okay, understood. I will pass turn back to you.
Draw. That is a good card, but not good enough. One of the many issues of the Relinquish deck. I am going to pass the turn here.
Yeah, I love the highs of the Relinquished deck. Like, it seems really fun, but it seems like it also might have a few low lows. Yeah. I will activate Elegant Egotist.
That is fine.
I assume that's fine.
No
Cool.
Ash.
Yo. So now the choices Harpy Lady 1 are Harpy Lady Sisters. I think we will take the brick out of the deck. Mandatory effect, I'll destroy Historic Sign.
That's fine. That's the combo.
Whoa! I know how to play my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's actually just a fear of having to pop my own Harpy's Hunting Ground. I'll go Battle Phase and I'll attack with Harpy Queen for 21.
Yes.
And then I will attack for 2150.
The boy is here. You
Yep.
were correct.
That is fair. Yeah. The decks are small enough that if you're not doing something, I assume you have to have the Sphere Grebo.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. I will go to end phase and I will pass to you.
Don't forget, in the end phase, you can search up to 3 Harpy
Yes.
cards, different names.
I will do that. Thank you for the reminder. I will add an Egotist. I will add a party and... Oh wait, sorry. Historic Party is not a Harpy card.
Harpy cards.
Oh my goodness.
Neither is Egotist, so...
Okay. We will... Yes. Reading cards is hard, apparently.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Players never beating the allegations.
No. I didn't come here to read cards. I'll take the Pet Dragon, Fearsome Fire Blast, Harpy Channeler, and I will take another Hunting Ground.
Is fair. Yes. Let's see whether I can get a good draw. And that is a pretty good draw. I'm gonna normal summon Senju of the Thousand Hands.
Yeah,
and
that's a good Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Not get Ash Blossomed.
No Ash Blossom here. And I left my Veilers at home, unfortunately.
Yeah. Those would be a good addition if we get like 5D decks, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Veiler is such a fair hand trap as far as hand traps are concerned.
Yeah. I do have to play this a bit smart because you can just destroy my back row by summoning new Harpy Ladies.
Yeah.
I think I am going to activate Black Illusion Ritual.
Sure.
Tributing Cyber Angel Benton to summon Relinquished.
That's a lot of value, yeah.
Yeah, because Benton will get the trigger. I get to add Where Is She Goddess with the third eye.
Nice. That's a combo right there.
Yeah. So Relinquished is going to activate his effect to absorb the Harpy Queen.
Yep. I will move it over to you and you can...
I'll put her in this square right here.
You're not respecting Mech Knights. That's very disappointing.
There's only a few column cards in Speed Duel, and they're not in these decks.
That is fair.
I'll activate my skill, Thousand Eyes Spell, so I get to discard one card, and then I can Ritual or Fusion Summon, and I am going to Fusion Summon using Relinquished and Goddess with the third eye.
Yep.
Come on out. Thousand Eyes restricts. Now I
Pretty
cannot
spooky.
Perform my battle phase this turn, so I am just going to use Thousand Eyes restricts effect. Try to absorb the Harpy Lady Sisters.
Yep.
And it cannot be destroyed by monster or trap effects, but I certainly
still can be eaten. Yeah. I will draw. Standby main. So, unfortunately for you, I do have the best card in my deck. So I am going to normal summon Tribe Infecting Virus. And
That's
even
fine.
you have the Illusionist Faceless Mage, I don't think it saves you here.
You have it in the graveyard, but I don't think it's gonna.
Yeah, so I will discard Harpy Dancer and I'll declare Spellcaster.
Yes, so my Illusionist Faceless Magician will return to the fields.
Yep. I will discard Harpy Lady Sisters, declare Spellcaster.
Now, the Magician activates, returning my Relinquish to the fields. Or Master Strict, rather. He was properly fusion summoned, right? Yes. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Then I will discard Harpy's Hunting Ground. Declare Spellcaster.
Yeah, and that's
then
it.
I will set one, and I will attack.
Yes. I got punished.
Yep. I will. Yeah, I mean, Tribe Infecting Virus is a very good card, and getting to search just 3 cards off Historic Sign really made it all possible.
Well, unfortunately for you, I also drew a pretty good card.
Ruh-roh.
I'm gonna activate Pre-Preparation of Rites.
Oh my goodness, a +1. That's messed up. Yeah.
So I'm gonna add Black Illusion Ritual and Relinquished.
Yep.
I'm gonna activate my Black Illusion Ritual.
Yeah.
I'll banish a Sphere Grebo from the grave.
Yep.
Bring out my Relinquished.
Yes, sir.
Now I'll set the card I didn't set last turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try to get in for some damage.
Yeah, I'll take 16.
Okay. So far, so good. I'll pass my turn.
Okay, draw. I will normal Harpy Queen, Chainlink 1, Hunting Ground, target your set.
Think about that.
Yep, take your time.
Let's see. I don't know where the second Elegant Egotist is. That's the question.
No, that still hasn't been seen.
I am just going to chain Sol and Luna, targeting both of our monsters.
Yep, that is fine. So we're both going to go to face down defense. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else there. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, I have nothing else to add, so I'm going to pass turn to you.
I'll draw. I'll stand by main.
Yep.
Lip summon my Relinquished and try to activate its effect.
Yep.
And now I have this 0 attack guy sitting on the fields, and I'll pass turn.
Understood. Yeah. And this is the part where I have just drawn a very good card, but regardless of that, the fact that I have a Harpy in hand would have meant that you were in a bad position.
Yeah.
But I will Hysteric Sign.
That is
I will add Egotist to hand. I will normal Channeler, mandatory Hunting Ground, target the equip card.
Yes.
Then I will special summon Harpy's Pet Dragon, Fearsome Fire Blast.
So now I cannot. Yeah. That's
you
fine.
can't target my weaker Harpies for attacks. I'll Egotist for Harpy 1. And then to lock in lethal here, we will activate Econ, and I will take Relinquished.
That is playing around my Illusionist Faceless Magician. Excellent.
Place around the Illusionist, and then also, if you have a Sphere Karibo, I think means we're guaranteed. So I will attempt to attack directly for 18.
I do have a Sphere Grebo.
That is fair. It was the one thing I could maybe deal with. The two things, maybe the less.
She's going to be 19, and that is enough for game.
Yeah. GG's.
Yeah, first one's for you. Let's offer rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we both offered a rematch. I hate this.
Interesting. Okay, I will let you offer the rematch. I will accept a rematch. Cool. Yeah, so Hunting Ground makes it feel like this is a relatively Harpy favored matchup. Or at least softly favored for Harpies.
My dueling book isn't letting me swap cards. Oh, it is now. It is now. Okay.
I had to, yeah. It is a mistake I have made many times, so I tried to be extra careful about it, but it was in fact being weird. I will flip my skill at the start of the game. That is a hand of all time. I will try down a face down just to keep you guessing, and I will pass turn.
Oh, face downs are scary, so
that is true.
I am going to enter the main phase.
Mm-hmm.
Normal summon Senju and activate its effect.
I will allow it.
So I do get to grab Cyber Angel Benton to my hand.
Nice.
So I'll set one card face down and try to get in for some chip damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll take 14.
Can't complain there, and I'll pass the turn.
Jeez. Yeah, this is... I'll move to main phase.
Yes.
And I will attempt to end main phase.
Battle phase is fine.
End of battle phase?
Still no response there.
Okay, is evenly matched even in this format? I don't think so.
No, unfortunately not.
No,
we do have like a skill based on it. We have a Tristan's even the odds skill, but it's not very
nice.
good.
Makes sense for Tristan to have that ability.
Poor guy. Yeah, I don't have a second Senju, so I'm just going to enter the battle phase and
Understood.
Get in again.
I'll take 14. That crazy 3-turn clock. Just standby phase, main phase.
Yes.
I will activate Hunting Ground.
It's time to hunt. I see. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I do this just because I lose to Sol and Luna, so...
That is
And then I will normal this, mandatory target your set.
I am going to flip something face down, but it's not Sol and Luna.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's messed up. I will end my turn.
Draw. I am going to activate pre-preparation for rights.
Yep.
Pick up my +1 there. The unfortunate thing is, your guy is face down.
Yeah.
Or your girl, probably. I don't judge.
I am also locked by offerings to the doomed, so you do have 2 turns to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, if I let you... I think I found a way. I'm going to activate Black Illusion Ritual.
Yep.
Tributing Benton for Relinquished.
Mm-hmm.
Benton is then going to search for a light fairy.
Yep.
It's going to be the Senju.
You found the line.
Yes.
Now, would you like to fusion summon?
That would make me skip my battle phase. As a former Runic player, I'm inclined to, but...
I was thinking more about the fact that Thousand Eyes stops everything else from attacking.
And with 0 attack points, that wouldn't be good. I am going to activate Relinquished Effect, at least.
Yep.
Into the back row. Set 1. Battle phase.
Yep.
Get the 3-turn clock going.
You got it. My opening hand was Egotist, Sisters, Pet Dragon, and Offerings to the Doomed.
Yeah, the eternal harpy problem. Just not too many monsters you can just summon.
Yeah, I mean, it just reminds me of Blue Eyes. Like, they're all obviously, like, very strong cards.
Mm-hmm. We are going into an also important game number 3.
Oh, yeah. And the cards are swapping properly this time. Okay, good luck, Duelist.
Good luck to you as well. I'm going first. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
All according to plan. Yeah, this first move is obvious. Gonna summon Senju.
Yep.
Clarity effect. And search for Benton.
Mm-hmm.
Then I am going to set 1 and pass the turn.
Cool. Draw. Standby. Main. You know it, you love it. It's Harpy's Hunting Ground.
Yeah.
I will normal Queen, mandatory Chainlink 1, target your set.
Mandatory Chainlink 2, Waboku.
Understood. In that case, I will... I will activate Egotist, targeting Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I will special summon... So I can either get Harpy Lady 1 or Sisters off this. I will go for Sisters in defense.
Mm-hmm.
Not that my battle positions really matter in this. Mandatory trigger, I will destroy my hunting ground. Very sad. And then I will set 1. And I will battle phase, attack for 0.
I will take 0.
Understood. I will pass to you.
Oh, that is a card. Is it gonna do me any good right now? That is a question.
Don't like hearing that.
Entering main phase is fine, I assume.
Yes.
Good. I'm gonna activate my skill. So I will discard 1 card to ritual summon, tributing Benton.
So, just quickly, sorry. This is a skill that I can't respond to, is that correct?
No, skills cannot be responded to. That is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
So here is the boy.
Yeah.
And Benton will trigger searching for the goddess.
Sure.
Then I'm going to Foolish Burial.
Mm-hmm.
To send the magician to the graveyard.
Sure.
Cannot attack this turn, but I will be able to use Relinquished's effect. And I'll take the Harpy Lady Sisters.
Yep, that makes sense.
So now he gets some attack points, defense points, and I'll have to pass my turn.
Cool. Draw, standby, main phase. I will normal channeler.
That is fine.
I will mind crush goddess of a third eye.
I don't have it. No, that's not true. I do have it. You have to trust me.
And then I can use my discard. So I'll discard Harpy Lady Sisters for channeler. It's true. I do have to trust you. That is the law of the land these days. So I will special dragon in defense, and I think we're just going to stare at each other for a few turns.
Mystic gameplay.
Yeah. I'll go battle punch over Senju for 500.
That is going to be successful.
And I will pass to you.
Draw.
So just don't draw Sol and Luna, thank you very much. Or Book of Moon, for that matter.
Yeah. So, Fearsome Fireblast says, cannot target level 6 or lower Harpy monsters for attacks. However, Harpy Channeler becomes level 7 when you have a dragon monster on the field. So I think the play is just going to be attack over the Channeler.
That is fair. I take 550.
This will prevent you from Xyz summoning Big Eye. And I'll pass the turn here.
Standby phase, main phase. So I take any damage from relinquished, right? Yeah.
Yes. We both take the damage actually, so
right. Okay. Yeah. I will just pass turn.
Draw. Standby main. That is good for later.
Well, that's bad to hear.
Or is it? No, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna activate Black Illusion Ritual.
Understood.
Tributing this relinquished for this relinquished.
Sure.
And I'll try to absorb your Harpy's Pet Dragon.
Yep.
So I'll gain the attack and defense points and battle phase. It's time to attack over.
Yep. I will take 100.
Yes.
Draw, standby, main. This is a really awkward position to be in. But I think my best play is to pass the turn and just accept that if you draw one of your 2 remaining Senjus, that I am dead. You have 19 cards. It's impossible. You would be too skilled if you drew it.
Well, Heart of the Cards, guide me. I have not been rewarded. I'm going to set one.
Good.
And get in. This is a 2-turn clock, and time is ticking.
Yep.
I'll pass the turn.
Draw, standby, main. Well. Now I have to think.
That is fine.
Okay. I'm going to normal summon Tribe. Would you like to do anything? I don't have turn player priority in this format.
Nothing on the summon.
Okay. I will activate Tribe, discarding Harpy Queen, declaring Spellcaster.
Will destroy my Relinquished, but it's a good thing I've set up my Faceless Magician in the graveyard.
That is quite annoying. Harpy's Pet Dragon will activate because it is sent from field to graveyard. So I can send a Winged Beast from deck to graveyard. Yeah, I will. We'll just get rid of Channeler. This guy's annoying.
Yeah. Not sure whether we actually want to get rid of him right now, because if you do, my Relinquished return to the field.
Yes, but it won't have any protection. But what could your set card be? I am going to... Yeah, I'm just going to set one, and I will pass to you.
Alright, I'll draw. And I'm gonna just pass it straight back.
Understood.
I'm feeling pretty safe behind my Magician.
Yeah, I think that's somewhat reasonable. I will normal summon Harpy Lady 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I will move to end phase.
This is good for later, let's say. I'll set one and pass play.
You gotta stop drawing cards that are good for later.
And you gotta stop drawing cards. Only 7 of them left in the deck.
That's true. Yeah, I will pass turn back to you.
I took Relinquish to locals once, and like every round went into time. And,
I can imagine.
Almost all of my wins were deck out.
Oh wow.
It's very silly. Yeah, I think I... I am going to be a bit more proactive. I am going to activate Sol and Luna, targeting my Magician and your Tribe Infecting Virus.
Yes.
Next, I'll flip summon my Magician. And go to battle.
Sure.
Try to attack over your Tribe.
You got it.
Pass play.
Draw. Well, I will move to end phase, and I will pass to you.
Let's see. I'm afraid the play is to switch my guy to defense mode and pass play.
That's fair. I draw, stand by main. I think I am in the awkward position here where I have no Harpy Lady Sisters in my deck.
Yeah, you did
and
go
as
through,
such...
both copies, yeah.
Yeah. Not having any grind game is very unfortunate into Relinquished.
Well, if you don't want to get rid of him, I'll do it myself.
I'll
try to crash my Magician into your Harpy Lady 1.
Sure.
So I'll take some damage, and that allows my Relinquish to return to the fields.
Yep.
And there's no main phase 2, so I'll just pass the turn here.
Okay. Standby phase, main phase. I will normal summon Dancer.
She's allowed to dance.
She is. I'll attack Relinquished.
I'll activate Waboku.
Sure. Okay. You can have a go.
Draw. Go standby main. activate relinquished effect.
I will breakthrough skill, target relinquished.
Uh-huh. In that case, I'll just set one and pass play here.
I will draw. I do not think I can win from here, which is unfortunate. But we will go battle phase. Dancer will go over relinquished.
I'm afraid I have another Babaku.
That's pretty messed up. That is fine. I will pass turn to you.
Draw. And I will activate relinquished.
Yep. That is fine. It's not fine, but it resolves.
I'm gonna tribute this relinquished. Tribute summon Illusionist Faceless Magician.
Amazing.
Yep. And I'm gonna go for free preparation of rites. Do still have a ritual spell in the deck. Yeah. And I will activate it, tributing Sphere Rebo to summon another relinquished. And I use that one's effect to absorb the Harpy Dancer.
Understood.
And now, if there's no hand traps, I can move to battle phase and attack for game.
Yep, that works. GG's.
We're taking it here. All right, good game.
Well played.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely one of those interesting ones where I think on turn 2 I have the set Mind Crush, and I do just have to shotgun it in standby phase, calling relinquished, assuming you have it in hand because you searched for the Ben 10.
Yeah.
But I think that's the big difference with Speed Duel, right? Because
yeah,
if I'm against a non-Speed Duel ritual deck, I can just hold it for the ritual spell.
Yeah, I remember playing against all those ritual decks back in the day, and this skill is just very silly that it's like unable to be responded to.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the original skills as well, right? It's a very early one.
This came out in like the starter deck with Pegasus and Yugi, and then the other one was Marika Makora. Yeah, I remember that was at the start of the pandemic, like summer 2020, something like that.
Right.
Okay. Daniel, what was your opinion about the match we just played?
I mean, this match specifically seems a little bit silly. Like, Harpy is just the kind of tempo aggro deck, and Relinquished plays the control role in the matchup. Overall, it's really fun to kind of get to see classic cards and kind of more classic play styles seeing play, like the fact that you can play a deck with 3 Relinquished and not just get steamrolled is really nice to see. But yeah, no, I very much enjoyed it. I can definitely see kind of lines that I could have taken to improve plays. Obviously, sometimes you do just open all of your bricks, but that is kind of true of all of the kind of classic main character archetypes, both in Speed Duel and also in regular. So
it's unfortunate
sometimes
it's unfortunate that in the second game you didn't have the right monsters to get going. Otherwise, because I didn't have a lot either, so that one could have gone either way.
Yeah, for sure. Like the second game to hand is unfortunate. There's maybe 1 or 2 things that I could optimize, but like, you know, those sort of unfortunate hands are kind of, they are concessions that you make when choosing a deck. Like, you know, I'm never selecting a deck with 2 Harpy Lady Sisters and 2 Elegant Egotists and thinking, oh, this will never break. So like, yeah, it's an unfortunate loss, but like it's a loss that I opted into essentially by playing the deck. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It is very fun to Harpy's Hunting Ground, and the way it interacts with the relinquished deck is quite entertaining. Yeah.
Okay, well, that is going to wrap up our Speed Duel part of the video. Is there any content that you still do that people might be interested in?
Yeah, so currently the Team Creepers channel is on a bit of a hiatus. I myself am mostly just being chill with cards. If people are looking for Tom, I know Tom is currently playing a lot of Star Wars Unlimited. He's kind of trying for Worlds points in that game.
Yeah. I saw that, yeah.
So he always is kind of posting on his Facebook about that if people are wanting to follow him. Other than that, the big thing I have coming up is Irish Nationals for Yu-Gi-Oh! Will be coming up. It's the 9th and 10th of May. Unless anything changes, it'll be the first weekend of Blazing Dominion being legal for Nationals events. And we will have a live stream at the event. So if you are wanting to kind of see more of Irish Yugioh, that's where I'll be. I'll be the head judge for the event, but we'll have broadcast in English and also hopefully a few segments in Irish language. So it should be a good time. We had 255 players last year, so we're hoping that we can break 257 to kind of get that extra round of Swiss and get into a higher tier of nationals for the following season.
Okay, well, Daniel, I wish you the best of luck at Irish Nationals. As for the video, we're gonna wrap it up. So I was Ryan Atlas. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't also already. Bye.